Hey, what's up, Gunline? It's Lopez here, and you're listening to the On the Gunline Midweek Memo, where I shoot the shit on the solo tip. So check it out, man. Honestly, I've been debating this, going back and forth about how I wanted to continue. I thought about the mid-month memo, and while it sounds good and dandy, I do really miss the midweek memo because that was more or less my time where I can speak with y'all more on a freely base and also, try to get your opinions on things and what your thoughts were versus a shoot the shit episode where I'm talking with someone else and we're just discussing, whether it's getting to know them, how they dealt with things, and getting to know that person specifically and, in their life versus this here where I can speak to everybody in general and try to um, be more of an interaction between us, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm dropping this one today. So surprise! I think I'm gonna be coming back with a midweek memo, even if it's on the solo tip where I shoot the shit. Anyways, so yeah, since I have y'all here, let me know what y'all think. I do have a couple of topics I did want to discuss. I was gonna save it for the next mid-month memo, but I mean, it's just something that I think that we should discuss right now. Why not? Give y'all some content. So check it. How do you all, and I got this shit written down right here, by the way. I don't know if you can see that. So, anyways, how do you all, how do most of you that are veterans out there in the veteran community, how do you all deal with the the sense of wanting to belong? I know a lot of us out there say, "Oh, we don't need to belong. We don't give a fuck about belonging." But all in all, we still want to feel connected to someone in some sort of way. At least, yeah, you got those hardliners that say they just want to live out in the fucking woods, but at the same time, you still want to stay connected with your kin that you had in the military. You know, um, that is if you served and made those kinships. But what do you all do? For me, I've always, since I was a kid, as I recall, I've always wanted to belong to something. Whether it was during some knuckleheaded stuff or just with the right crowd. Just wanting to have a purpose, not just floating out there, all fucking you know um, without a purpose. I guess I could say. I don't know. I really can't. As you can see, I'm not. I'm just putting this shit together, just coming straight to y'all. I don't have any fucking notes or anything I'm reading off of. The only thing I'm going is off topics that I written down. But one of them was that, and was how do y'all deal with not having that camaraderie or, as cliche as it sounds, that brotherhood that you had, even with the shitbags that we disliked, we still have some kind of a kinship with them that if we were to see them, it would make us feel fucking like, okay, I know that guy. I can relate to that guy, even though we think that guy is a garbage piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, then I don't know. I guess I'm just talking out of my ass. But for me, I know that I attempted, for example, MCs, motorcycle clubs. When I got out, I got a motorcycle, and there was a lot going on that I was listening to about motorcycle clubs. Now, not the CVMA, I'm not dogging them, but I was looking for a little more than that. Um, CVMA is cool for what they do. I dig it. That's great things that they do. But I was looking more for the old school traditional MCs from the 40s, you know. And so I decided to hang around on MC, and I was enjoying it. I really was. And to the point where they gave me the opportunity to prospect, which I did. And it's a long drawn process. It really is. But you got to pay your dues at the end of the day if you want to belong. It's just like with anything that's worth having, you're going to struggle to get it, and it's going to be worth that much more when you achieve it. So I enjoyed it, and yeah, I really liked the group of guys that I was hanging around with, and hopefully I'll be able to go ahead and do that again here in the near future once I get a bike again. But that's the way I was going because a lot of veterans seem to be headed that route, or they always, not they always, but a lot of veterans tend to seem to go towards that MC culture because of the structure that they have, because of the sense of belonging and respect and pride that they take in what they do. You know, you see a lot of fucking bikers out there. They make them seem like they're all scraggly and dirty and shit like that. Um, that's Hollywood, y'all. You know, are there some that are like that? Obviously, but no, I mean, dude, like everyone else, you know, you want to look good, feel good. It's a certain culture, you know, and they take pride in it, and that's one thing that drew me to them. And there were veterans there as well, and it was just a really cool clique of folks, a really good group of fellas that I was hanging around with. Um, I know a couple of other dudes that have gone that route as well, through the MC or motorcycle associations, and maybe I can get some feedback from you all if any of you are out there are in a MC or the CVMA or any kind of a writing group of that sort. What what lured you to them? What was it that took you to them? It'd be definitely great to understand or listen to what took you that way and why you seeked it. One of the ones that I joined when I was in the military was the VFW, and the Veterans of Foreign Wars. And I thought that that was a great organization. I still think it is. I just thought that it was more for veterans of foreign wars. I thought it was, for us there, for us to coexist with each other. It wasn't until later on I realized that, oh, okay, this is open to everybody for membership. It doesn't matter if you were a veteran of foreign war or not. So that kind of like threw me off a little bit because it's not that I hold myself in a different fucking tier than a non-war veteran. It's just that I think that I don't want to say we're a different pedigree, but we're definitely have a different mindset, those that actually have gone out and experienced combat or experienced war. And by experiencing war, I don't mean just fucking, doing your job that you did in garrison in theater. Just because you deploy to a war theater doesn't automatically mean that you saw combat. All right. I'm not dogging y'all either. Hey, you did your thing and we appreciate all of it. But I just thought that a veteran that served in garrison, I thought they would. I didn't know that they were going to be part of the BFW is what I'm getting at. So, anyways, after that, I didn't re up my what's it called? Shit called my that shit, man. The card you get. I didn't re up my. God damn, I can't think. I'm burnt out from today, y'all. It's been a long fucking day. But I didn't re up my. I forget what it's called. Whatever. Anyways, so but I still wouldn't mind visiting them. I don't mind going to the VFW. I mean, shit. You still get to hang out with a bunch of vets and stuff like that, and you get to hang out with and hear some good old stories too. Again, it's just I was looking for something a little more. You know. With that being said, what do y'all think? I mean, am I wrong for that? For thinking that the VFW should be strictly for veterans of foreign wars? I mean, yeah, well, at least if you're going to be a member of it, and that's what I forgot to say. I didn't renew my membership. At least if you're going to be a member of it, you should be a veteran of a foreign war. You know what I'm saying? And not just a veteran of a garrison military. Just my opinion, but it is what it is. And no, I'm not going to start dissecting shit either, saying those that were in theater versus those that actually saw bullets or bombs go around off on them. You know, I'm not differentiating with them either. I'm not going to start saying there should be a club only for I don't want to say real combat, but for those that experienced action in combat versus those that were in a combat atmosphere. I'm not going to start separating by that, but granted, it can be done. Just saying. Y'all know who you are, rear echelon. I'm just bullshitting here, y'all, man. I'm just fucking bored and just finished work and just thinking about this fucking doing this midweek memo. So, anyways, if it's something y'all think that I should continue to do, y'all let me know, man. I would definitely want to hear what y'all think. Okay. Um, and the next thing I wanted to discuss, last but not least, is how do you confront a fellow vet who you know needs mental health help? All right, you know he needs it, but you know he will be confrontational if you bring it up to them. How do you go? How do you deal with that? You know, there's got to be a way. You know, you can't do. There's times when somebody seems lucid and all of a sudden they snap and they're like somewhere else. How do you how do you confront that person and let them know, hey man, it's for your benefit that you go and maybe lock yourself up for a bit at the VA community hospital or some shit just to see if what they help you with might be of some assistance. And how would you guys go about that? And I'm asking honestly because there's a situation that I'm not going through, but I know of that could really be beneficial um, with any advice you all have. This is a person that care for a lot and honestly was there for myself and a lot of others and would definitely want to make sure that this person is not going on the southern route, if you know what I mean. You know, so I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that. I mean, how do you approach that? Because I think if you approach them too directly, it'll be something like, he'll be like, well, who the fuck do you think you are? What makes you better than me? And I just don't see any other way than fucking kidnapping this person and throwing them into a motherfucking ward where he would want to get help on his own. You know what I'm saying? So either way, I'd like to hear what your thoughts are on that, man. Uh, I hope that y'all enjoyed this quick fucking few minutes that I had with y'all. Let me know if this is something that I should continue to do. Obviously, I'll have a few more notes next time that I can go off of. And I would love to hear from y'all, man. I'd love to read your stories. I would love to read your letters. I would love it if you guys would interact with me so we can grow this community together and not just be your generic fucking veterans podcast where it's always PTSD or it's always fucking talking shit about the command climate or soldiers nowadays. And granted, I'm fucking guilty of that because I do it all the goddamn time. But I want it to be more than that as well. I want it to be something that you soldiers out there, you veterans out there can benefit from. And just even if it's an entertainment for 30 to 45 minutes, we can get together and just again shoot the shit, man. That's what the whole podcast was for. So do me a solid, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and fucking if you're on YouTube, leave a comment as well. I'd love to fucking read them. And I don't care if it's a dislike too, put a dislike and let me know that I'm a piece of shit if I'm a piece of shit. I'm cool with that. I'm a grown man. I can listen to it, man. I'll be all right. So I do hope that I get some feedback from you all, and I do hope that we start filling in next year's shoot the shit episodes because right now I have all January set up, and be happy to have more guests on. Even if we never surf together, it'd be great to hear your story and get it out there, especially if somebody might be struggling with something that you struggled with before, or somebody might be struggling with what you're struggling with right now, to help each other out. All right. So y'all let me know. Hit me up on the gunline at gmail.com. Hit me up here on the Facebook. Just go to the On the Gunline podcast Facebook, or you can go to the Twitter on the Gunline podcast. I think it's under Gunslinger or some shit like that. I don't know the fucking social media realm, but I'm trying, y'all. I'm fucking trying because I want to grow this. And again, I want this to be something where we all get something out of it, whether it's fucking entertainment or it's just, you know, something to kill time with for fucking while you're taking a shit, taking a bath, or taking a ride. You know what I'm saying? But, not just entertainment. I mean, entertainment, obviously, but with something, added to it, get some kind of a message out of it, or get some kind of a, something that might help you in the future. Anyways, with that said, I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is hopefully the new way of the midweek memo, where I shoot the shit on the solo tip. Love, peace, and hair grease, y'all. Rounds complete. Gunline out. Intermission, motherfuckers. Bye, y'all. Yeah, I know I fucked that anything up.